All right. Welcome to our special live Superman Day trivia. So, if you're tuning in and checking this out, I have posted on our socials where you yourself can join in if you want, or if you just want to participate from wherever you're watching and streaming. And we will get started here in just a moment here. James, how's your super day going?
Pretty good. Just having to be my super self. Uh, Doing everything, working, coming home, or working, going grocery shopping, coming home, mowing the grass.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's James for you, everyone.
Started my reading for this week, for this weekend.
Nice. Good man. Good
So
man.
trying to get something super in there.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. A little shocked that we didn't get anything from, you know, official from DC or James Gunn. Like, in the past, it's been a lot of just a lot of movement towards, hey, it's Superman Day or whatever, and it's kind of weird we didn't get anything. So, but yeah. I don't know how you feel about that, like not having any kind of
I
reveal.
mean, yeah, I no
I
kind
mean,
of reveal.
but it's not even like I'm waiting for some big reveal. I mean, like they put out that 85-year hope video last year. That was awesome.
Right.
Oh, so the stream on there at the last panel, it says to check out the rest of it, you got to look and watch the rest on our YouTube channel because StreamYard will only give us an hour and our video was 100. It was an hour and 16. So we streamed part of it to show you guys, and the rest is available as a stream on the YouTube channel to finish the rest of our rankings. I tried to set it up so that we could do the whole thing, and it was a pain in the butt. But yeah, so while we're waiting, see if anyone's going to join us, and then if not, then I'm just going to be asking James a bunch of questions, and he's going to show us what he knows and what he doesn't know. We have some exciting news going on.
Dang, put me on the spot.
Well, I mean, you are the coal, James, the legendary coal miner. I'm looking for this. I swear, like I had a bunch of stuff saved on my computer, and the next thing you need to get on everything.
Oh no.
This coming Saturday, we will be doing something pretty cool. James, what will we be doing this coming Saturday?
This coming Saturday is our first watch along episode of Superman the Animated Series from the 90s. Saturday morning cartoons,
Yep.
grab your donuts, grab your bagels, grab your coffee,
or your bowl
come
of
watch
cereal,
your bowl of
or your
cereal.
eggs and bacon, maybe some pancakes. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever was your thing for your morning. But yeah, here we go. Coming soon, Superman the Animated Series, an episode on Saturdays at 9 a.m.
So
And
we've talked about the whole thing, the whole 3 episodes before. So this is going to be a watch along, and it's one episode at a time, and so we're not going to be watching the full first 3 episodes as like the pilot event as it was.
Yep. But so we're gonna get started here. We're gonna do some warm ups. Let's get James warmed up and see who else joins in. But the first question for Mr. Cole: what is the name of the?
What is the name? Obscure are you going? Doing easy ones first.
What was the name of the Kryptonian who discovered where the Codex had been hidden in the comics? Or also a Man of Steel, the movie, but
Jaxer.
Oh, yay, James. Good job, James. Woo! Everybody clap for James. Yeah, I need some clap sound effects.
Right.
I need to do it like Phil does.
A little soundboard.
Yep, like beep beep beep.
Applause.
All right. Who directed Superman 3?
Oh my God, I know this, but I'm blanking on a name right now. You know what? I can't think of it.
And I'm proud of James for not being like, let me Google that, because that takes away the fun of this. Okay. It would be Richard
Well,
Lester.
you could see me.
I know. That's the fun of it. But for the people at home
Was it
watching,
Lester?
yeah,
Oh,
that was the
okay.
first Superman movie that was like straight up his. Instead
Okay.
of just, I mean, technically they say he did number 2, but we
I-
yeah.
Of course, I thought of that name, but I was doubting myself on that one.
It's okay. It's okay. Even Superman's like, hey, it's okay, James. All right. Name the 2 actors from previous incarnations of Superman who made a cameo appearance in Superman the movie, but in the theatrical cut, they were cut out.
It was it Noel Neal?
Yep, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think his name's Jack, but I can't be sure offhand right now.
All right, you got half right. It was
I got
Kirk
half
Allen.
a point.
It was Kirk
Kirk
Allen.
Allen. Okay.
OG Superman that everyone forgets existed. I want to meet somebody who's like our age who says Kirk Allen's their favorite Superman. I don't think they exist, but I have hope and belief that they're out there somewhere.
Oof. Yeah.
Here, James, this is a really easy one for you. You ready?
Sure.
What is Clark Kent's adopted mother's name?
Martha.
Yeah.
Woo.
He's like, I would have accepted Martha, Mary, Sarah.
Sarah, yeah.
If you're like pulling like deeper, I would accepted all of them. I would have allowed it. This is one I was hoping like for some deep fans. What is the name of young Clark's elementary school? Yeah, I had no idea. That's why I was like, ooh, that's a good one. So we'll save that one. We'll come back to it.
That's where you get the crickets chirping.
Keep everyone in suspense. All right. Nope, skipping that one. Nope, skipping that one. Nope. 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 Where is Lex Luthor located in Superman the movie?
Where is he located?
Mm-hmm.
In an underground base?
Yeah, but where is that underground base? Da-dun-da-dun.
I mean, it's under Metropolis.
Yep.
It's through the subway.
Yep. But see, I almost find this a trick question because it says beneath Grand Central Station. But wouldn't Grand Central Station be New York?
Right.
Now, here's a question not for James. For anyone in the comments, they want to lift this up. What is the name of the cat Superman rescues from a tree? Now, if you're watching live, feel free to comment with your answers and get some mad points. All right, Brad's joining us. Hey,
Hi,
Brad.
guys.
Hey. All right, James
Hi,
has some
Tyler.
compliments.
Hi, James.
Hey.
And to show you what I'm wearing, Tyler.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Right. All right. We'll come back to our question here in a minute because, yeah. Here's one for you. Ready for this?
Sure.
How many Superman films feature kryptonite?
Okay, let's see. Okay, so are we including like the imperfect duplicate that was in Superman 3?
I'm not commenting on that.
Not counting that one? Okay.
I'm not commenting on that one.
Oh,
First
you're
one
not
to an-
commenting on
this is look. The points to this is like who's line it anyways. Points don't matter, but you get points, and maybe there's a winner.
Okay, now are we including like film serials too?
No, we're just movies, just
Okay.
movies.
Okay, so all four Christopher Reeve films had that, plus Superman Returns, so that's 5. And then Batman vs Superman had a 2. So I'm gonna say 6.
James,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I'm gonna say 5.
and the answer is 4.
4.
So it'd be Superman the movie, Superman Returns,
Mhm.
Superman 3, and BVS. 'Cause it's
Okay,
not-
I did leave it out on 2, so
so-
Oh wait.
because it's not in. It's not in.
No.
Superman question.
Yeah, because Superman 4, it wasn't actually kryptonite. It was the crystal that looked like kryptonite.
Yep. Haha. Thank you. What is Superman's response in Superman the movie when Lois asks him, "Who are you?"
A friend.
Ah, yeah. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. What is the name of the truck and tractor repair shop that Jonathan and young Clark visit in Man of Steel?
Sullivan's.
Oh yeah, James. Woo. James is blazing some field. Nope, that question is now wrong. This needs updated.
It is now wrong.
Is it like that one Family Pursuit question? It's like, who didn't play Batman? And the answer was Ben Affleck.
Yeah, you're like, depends on when this game was published. See, I want to say it for all of our readers or all of our listeners out there. I had purchased this one just for my collection, and because it says Superman
nice.
trivia.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's nothing in here that just not. I feel like it's common knowledge.
Oh, look at James there.
Like the few ones are like this one. How did the producers help John Hamilton, Perry White in The Adventures of Superman remember his lines? I'm like, that's a pretty cool one. The answer were Hamilton's apparently had a lot of trouble remembering what was supposed to be said, so the producers filmed the Daily Planet editor sitting at a desk surrounded by papers, which had his lines on it.
Kind of like the whole thing with Marlon Brando, where they had his lines on cue cards.
Yeah, that's because that's Brando. All right. Who was the very first Lois Lane in The Adventures of Superman?
Something Coates. I mean, I could just get that off my shelf, like, ha ha.
Watching you.
Yeah.
James, no cheating.
No cheating. Hold on, let me find it in the book.
I need to set a timer. 10-second timer.
I was honestly expecting that thing you were showing us to be have like the most basic questions
Wow.
possible, like what planet is Superman from?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Answer that one, Brad. Earth.
Planet X.
It's Phyllis Coates, people. Phyllis Coates.
Coates. I got the last name at least.
I know.
That was the other one I couldn't think of besides Noel Neal.
What is the last name of Superman's mom? His Kryptonian mother.
Vaughn.
What was that, James? What?
Vaughn.
Wait. No, darn.
Laura. It's not Laura Vaughn.
You're missing one part.
It's not L. I mean, are we including like her marriage name or
Kryptonian women do not adopt the male's name.
Okay.
It's weird. We've had a whole conversation about this when we watched Krypton the series.
Yeah, and I can't. I can't think of her.
Because Kryptonian women take their father's full name as their
Yeah.
last name.
Yeah, it's like Kara Zor-El.
Yeah. Why her name is not Kara El, it's Kara Zor-El. It's very interesting. It's Lara or Laura, depending on, Lor Vaughn.
Lorvon. I said
'cause it's-
Larvon.
That's why I said, like, I told you, like, say it again, like, loud.
Wrong vowel sound.
Well, I just couldn't hear you, like, because you were like stumbling, like, I'm like,
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I was
Yeah,
like, come on.
I said Larvon. It's
Uh,
Lorvon. Yeah.
I would take it. It's just kind of the Lana thing. I'll take it. I'm not that much of a stickler. All right. What is the one substance that Superman's vision cannot see through, guys?
Lead.
Yep. I would also accept James's skull, but what is Clark's middle name?
I mean Joseph.
No, see,
Oh yeah, you're right.
All
I
right.
remember that from BBS.
What supervillain killed the Man of Steel in Superman number 75?
Doomsday. It's my favorite Superman villain. So yeah.
And for all those people who are watching out there, you can join in through the comments or jump on StreamYard as well. Which
Also,
is
Tyler. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
You spoiled the ending of Superman 75, Tyler. Come
I know.
on.
It's only 30 years old. It's okay.
31 this year.
See?
Wait, no, it's gonna be 32.
Yeah, it's only 30 some years old. We're good. Which of Superman's sweethearts became the super heroine known as Insect Queen? This was
Lana Lang?
this is one that threw me.
Wait, right? Isn't it Lana? Lana?
It is Lana.
Okay.
It threw me for a moment. I was like, whoa.
Well, I know that because in Kurt Busiek's run, she became Insect Queen, or a clone of her became Insect Queen.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting into some good stuff. Clone, love it. Who is the natural father of Daily Planet editor Perry White's son, Jerry?
Ooh, I don't know this one.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Oh, for real?
I haven't gotten that far in Burns Run. Evidently, there's something I don't know about.
If Phil was here, Mr. Parrish, he would be all over this.
Wait, it's not Lex, is it?
It is Lex.
Oh, wow. Shot in the dark.
Wow.
Yeah. Poor Perry. This is an easy one, but we're going to do it anyways. Who created
Darn
Superman?
Alice.
I know,
She's
for real.
Dirty of her, man.
Yes. Good old Jerry and Joe. We honor you on this day. It's a holy day for us here.
Yeah.
Here's a simple one.
Gotta do the shield, you know.
I mean, I honor.
Yeah, of course. We all got to.
Yeah.
What member of the Super family died in Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Supergirl?
Supergirl.
When did Lois and Superman first kiss? What comic was it? This is tough stuff.
Okay, hold on. Before we do this, are we talking main continuity, imaginary stories,
All right.
post-crisis?
See, I like the way I love where your head's at, man.
Right. Say like Action 263.
Here are our choices, guys. Action 124, Superman number 3, Superman 248, Action Comics number 1. Now, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can eliminate one of those really easily.
Okay, when you say Superman number 3, are you talking about the first volume, the second volume when Byrne got on there?
You said Superman number 3? Brad, you're right.
Oh, which one?
in Superman number 3, 1940, Superman saves both Lois and a town from a flood, and she rewards him with a kiss.
Shot in the dark.
What is the name of Superman's what is his Kryptonian name?
Kal-El.
Ah, yeah.
Did I get it right? Really? Wow.
Woohoo! What is the name of Superman's birth
That's
mother?
a stumper.
We just did that one.
Lara.
Who was this is a good one actually. Who was Superman's first supervillain?
Ultra Humanite.
Oh, there we go. James.
That's
Coming
right.
back from the rear.
But it's not the Ultra Human Knight we think of. It's just like an earlier Golden Age version.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
eventually, repurposes, but it's the Ultra Human Knight. So,
Yeah. Became an Apelabot on his head.
which of these does Superman have in the Fortress of Solitude? Okay, chess playing robot, alien zoo, giant steel diary. All of these.
All of them.
All of them.
Yay! What object is Superman holding on the cover of Action Comics #1?
The
green
car. I don't know what car, not model it is.
car.
It is a green 1937 DeSoto touring sedan.
Nice.
I did not know that. I would have preferred the question like, what kind of car was it?
I actually would have said a touring.
Now, I'm gonna give you the options on this one because I feel like it's one of those things that maybe depending on where you saw it, where you read it, it could have been different. What does black kryptonite do to Kryptonians? Cause hallucinations, split them into two, induce sleep, remove superpowers permanently.
B. Explain
James?
it.
I was gonna say I'd seen first seeing it was B.
Yep. B.
Because I know in Dark Metals, the first one, it showed it where like the Batman Who Laughs, when he exposed to that universe's Superman 2 Black Kryptonite, drove him mad, killed his family, eventually killed himself.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Making my notes. Which of Superman's foes was a colossal ape with kryptonite eye beams?
Titano.
James, you want to chime in? Try it.
No, that sounds good.
Titano, yeah. Woohoo! Yeah. What does Superman do in Action Comics 900? Does he assassinate a foreign official? Join the army? Yes. Look at this. Hey, look at that. Boom. Jania.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes, it was in Smallville.
That's my amazing wife right there, people.
Hi, Jania.
That's my personal Lois Lane right there.
Yep. Season 4 pilot.
Does he
Or
renounce?
Season 4 premiere.
Does he renounce his citizenship, run for president, join the army, or assassinate a foreign official?
Resigned his citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The whole assassinating thing sounds like something Injustice would do.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Beautiful. Which of,
Hi, Jania.
which of Superman's enemies is an imp from the fifth dimension? And the answer is not James.
Well, it's obvious. It's Batmite or Impossible, man. It's not this guy named Mixia Spitlick.
Mr. Bunch of
Kill
letters.
Tipsy's him.
Mr. Bunch of letters that we can't pronounce.
Yeah.
I'm
Easier to say his name backwards than it is forward. Kill Tipsy's him.
Really? I always have it the opposite way, where like I'm okay saying the regular way, but backwards I can never say it.
I'm gonna try something here, guys. I'll show you something cool.
Sure.
All right, so I'm sharing this website that I've been working out of. So some of these you guys can see, and you can see how it works. It's pretty cool. And I'll share the. Ready? Yeah. See, now before I can read them, you'll be jumping on them. But
Right. Well, that one was easy.
Yeah.
which Superman villain is the tyrannical ruler of the planet Apocalypse?
Darkseid.
Darkseid. What is Superman's day job?
There you go. You're already
Newspaper
highlighting it.
All right, hold on. I got one for you that's not on here. Who was the editor-in-chief of the Daily Star?
Good.
Oh,
question.
man.
I don't know.
Was it Perry White?
Mm-mm.
No? Dang.
Because I know it's not Perry, because when Superman eventually becomes public domain, he would have been a part of that, but he's not.
Anybody out there want to chime in? The editor of the Daily Star.
It's been a
And what's-
while since I've read some Daily Star Superman.
Well, what's neat is they brought him back in the New 52 during the Action Comics run before Clark gets his job
Really?
at the Daily
Oh,
Planet. He was working
nice.
at the Daily Star for a little
Yeah,
bit.
the New 52 did some cool stuff like that, reaching back to the original origins and telling some other stories and stuff. It was really, they did some really cool stuff with that. And you say that, but we're reading Superman right now, not action.
I made a decision today. I'll announce it here live. Is I think we're gonna continue with our reading, and once we do Superman, we're gonna go back and do action, and we're gonna kind of compare. And this is gonna be part of our. This is gonna be a big part of our conversation this week when we review. Is does it work if you're not reading both or all titles?
Ooh.
Can
I
you
like
just read? Can you just read the one title, or were they writing it to where you really didn't get a story unless you were reading everything? So, but we're gonna do action after we finish Superman.
It's a good
Well-
thing you guys never run into that problem during the 90s. I mean, could you imagine that, especially in the X-Men titles?
Oh yeah. So the
Triangle
Daily
era.
Star was George Taylor.
Okay.
That was George. It was George Taylor. But who's the editor in chief of the Daily Planet?
Perry White.
I will accept two answers for this. Two answers. One is on here. One is not on here. And if you get the other one that's not on here, I'll actually take three answers for this. And if you get the other two that aren't on here, you'll get extra bonus points.
I know what you're doing
One
there.
of them is certainly Lois Lane.
Jane Jonah Jameson, because in DC versus Marvel, he bought the Daily Planet.
I will accept Lois Lane. The J. Jonah Jameson is a nice comment. I haven't read that in a long time.
Nice.
But I will accept the answer here is Perry White, but I will also accept Lois Lane and Zach Benz. So shout out to Zach Benz of the Daily Planet website.
Nice.
If you want a good laugh, Tyler, when I was at my comic shop years ago when they're doing do this comic book trivia and you win a free $1 comic book, I saw like a bunch of answers like, who is Superman's boss? And I saw J. Jonah Jameson. I'm like, does that include crossovers? And the guy wrote, was like, oh yeah, that's right. No.
He's like, oh crap, this guy's smart.
Right.
Right here we go. What was the first newspaper Clark Kent worked for?
The
Daily Star.
Nope.
Ah. Was it the Daily Planet?
Nope.
No. Cleveland Evening News. Wow.
Huh.
Under editor George Taylor.
We got to remember, dude, it's so funny to go back and like that early stuff. And it really, I mean, in all honesty, it really was not till I think the radio show that you really started to get more stuff kind of tightened that we would, know and continue to know, because I think a lot of it had to do with just being able to trademark stuff or have copyright and stuff. So they started, really doing stuff like that. So,
Right.
who was Superman's camera wielding sidekick? Ricky Nelson, Ansel Adams, Peter Parker, or Henry James Olsen?
Henry James Olsen.
That was for Zach Moore out there. What's the answer, fellas?
Jimmy, obviously.
What
What the little ding with all that?
That's the bell of getting it right. Ding, ding, ding. Jania. Peter. Hey, I've always said that Peter Parker is what happens when you mix Clark Kent and Jimmy Olsen. The character you get is Peter Parker. What mythical creature did Clark Kent date in college? For those who might not know, let's give you the breakdown. A fairy, a vampire, a mermaid, and an elf.
Mermaid.
It's a mermaid.
And
Lori Lamaris.
oh, dang it, James! Took the next
what?
one. I was gonna say something funny.
Ah, my bad.
I was gonna tee up the next question. I was gonna give a shout out to anyone who could probably tell me the initials of the mermaid.
I was going to say LL too.
Well, I was gonna say as soon as you ding it, it pops up though. So
what robot maintains Superman's Fortress of Solitude? Tobar or Tobor? Skeets, Amazo, Kellex.
Kellex.
The
And
answer
the
is James.
And the funny thing about Tabor, if you spell it backwards, it's robot.
It's like that great Mortal Kombat character, Noob Saibot.
yeah, right.
And you're like, that's a sweet name. And you're like, it's just Ed Boon. Or it's Tobias and Boone backwards for Ed Boon. You're like, oh yeah, dang it.
Right.
What color kryptonite is fatal to Bizarro?
Blue.
Oh, I was waiting for Tyler to read those off. Yeah, blue.
During his teenage years, Superman would sometimes travel to the future to fight crime. With what super team?
Legion of Superheroes.
Who played the Man of Steel in the first live-action Superman film?
Wait, so is that a trick question? Is like that the film serials or regular
Right.
film?
Is
Oh.
it Kirk or is it George?
Yeah.
I need you both to give me an answer.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I'm
say
gonna go with
Kirk.
George.
All right. So we're gonna go. Let's see what. Oh,
No. Okay, so is it Kirk?
it is
All right.
correct. See, I think.
it was. Which way are they gonna go with it? You know.
Yeah. And honestly, I would say George, because the serials weren't actually films, but they were in movie theaters. It was a movie serial, which is a different thing. And I would have said George myself. What supervillain decided to become a hero after battling Superman? Is it Bloodsport, Metallo, Silver Banshee, Amish Bug, or Ambush Bug?
not
Ambush Bug.
not Amish Bug.
That sounds cool too. I
Yeah,
would do this comic.
See Ambush Bug out there with a little hat and a beard. You know, leading a horse, dragging a plow.
We got a wide multiverse, so you never know. But yeah, Ambush Bug.
What are we gonna go with, fellas?
Metallo.
James says Metallo. Brad, what you got?
Ambush Bug.
Da-da. You sure it wasn't Amish Bug? How does the alien Raga travel to Earth to challenge Superman? Cosmic surfboard, wormhole, space taxi, comet.
I've never heard of this character. I'm gonna say Wormhole.
Okay,
Comment.
James.
Comment. Nope. Space taxi.
I was like, I know it's not cosmic surfboard. How does Superman kill Doomsday in Batman vs Superman? Which that's not a real movie. I don't know what Batman vs Superman is. I know what Batman v Superman is, but I don't know what Batman vs Superman is. I'm just saying.
Semantics. With a
Is
kryptonite
it?
spear.
Is it now?
Spear.
With a kryptonite spear. Which character is a warlord from Superman's home planet of Krypton? Is it Grodd, Zor-El, Amok, Zod?
Zod.
Which Superman villain is responsible for shrinking the bottle city of Kandor? Jania. Let's see if she answers, fellas. As we wait here in suspense.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get this one. It's too hard.
Wait, I'll call down Sayla. She'll be like, boom. What are we saying, guys?
Brainiac.
What servant of Darkseid uses her powers of persuasion to maintain? Yeah, there's Jania. There she was. Woo! Yeah. We threw it out to her, just a delay because the internet probably. Dang that internet. What servant of Darkseid uses her powers of persuasion to maintain his control of wait, am I reading? What servant of Darkseid uses her powers of persuasion to maintain his control of Apocalypse? I had to read that twice.
This one, I'm gonna guess and say granting goodness. Maybe like for persuasion is like torture. Maybe.
James, any guess?
I'm gonna have to go with Amazing Grace.
Yeah, James.
Okay, yeah, from Burns Run.
Who played Lois Lane in the 90s TV series Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman?
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher.
And where would you rank Terry Hatcher, my fine feathered men?
Top
on
3.
your
Yeah, I would argue she's one of the best Loises we've had. We'll say top 3.
Yeah, I'd say top 3. Who would you rank on the bottom?
What?
Jane Cosgrove.
Yeah, I was just gonna say not to be
Tyler
mean.
only accepts one answer.
No, actually, my wife, the wonderful Jania, gave me a great argument that we were going to bring up next year of how what I always consider the worst Lois is actually better than another Lois. And I won't tell you who the other Lois she's better than is and who the actual worst Lois is.
Okay.
Mm.
Because probably stir a bunch of debate. But my wife argued and convinced me that Kate Bosworth was not the worst Lois Lane.
Oh, wow.
So, who played? Oh, yeah, we did. I'm sorry. What U.S. town boasts a Superman museum?
Metropolis, Illinois.
What U.S. town should have a Superman museum?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Thank you.
Is there actually a Smallville, Mississippi?
I don't know. Quick, somebody Google that. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Chimes in. Here we go.
I also don't think she's the best. Well, I think the argument was for who was the worst.
Yeah.
Can always make an argument for that.
I'm not seeing a Smallville, Mississippi, so maybe it was. But yeah, but so I guess she would be second worst. But the hierarchy of Lois Lanes, unless you include Leslie Ann Warren as well, it starts to help. She would be third. She'd be third worst. So, which band wrote a song about Superman? Now, James and I did a episode where we looked at Superman's cultural impact of songs, and it was fun. It was a good kind of experience of just singing songs about Superman or use Superman in their context. But what is the answer here? Crash Test Dummies, Five for Fighting, The Flaming Lips, all of these.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna guess and say the Flaming Lips.
James?
Well, I know one for sure. I think there was a second one which was actually on our list. The third one I don't know. So it's either Five for Fighting or all of these.
All
It
of
is
these.
all of these. Okay. I couldn't remember if the Flaming Lips was on there.
I would not include Eminem Superman because it's titled Superman, but it really doesn't
It
reflect
isn't.
the
Yeah.
character at all because that was in my research for that episode.
He has a couple of bits of dialogue referencing Superman or his universe roundabouts, but other than that and the title, it's not about him. It's not about Superman.
Yep.
Or like that one recent song that goes, "I'm no Superman."
I don't know if I heard that one.
I'll look it up and show you guys.
Yeah.
The excuse
The
me.
Crash Test
I
Dummies
believe-
one. The Crash Test. Go ahead. The Tom McDonald one we looked at.
Yeah. I was gonna say that one is more representative of Superman than Eminem's Superman.
The Crash Test Dummy song was the one that surprised me when I was doing my research how much Superman it was. All right, this is a great question. When was Superman's? Oh yeah, so Janina discovered this artist named Livingston that she had me listen to, and he had a song called Super Kid. It's pretty cool. I'll share that with you guys to check out. Good reference, Chew. When was Superman's S shield first explained to be the L family crest? Was it Smallville, Action Comics 232, The Adventures of Superman from 1952 to 58, or Superman the movie?
Man.
I'm gonna say Superman the movie. I think.
James, rebuttal?
I mean, I'm sure it was in. I know it was in the movie because he wore it. I'm not sure if it's 232 or Adventures of Superman though. Let me go with Action 232. Ah,
It was
that
Superman
was the
the-
first. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's probably one of the biggest contributions that film has made to the overall Superman lore, period.
That and the design of the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah. I was listening to today I had a really long drive for work, and I was listening to our friends over at the All-Star Superfan podcast talk about John Byrne's Man of Steel. And they were talking about how, his Krypton, that was one thing they removed, was that they had the sigils themselves on there and made the S just something that Superman and Paw created. And I was like, you know what? It is very important that Superman, the film, did that. Which Superman villain is powered by mad is a power mad billionaire? Is
Lex,
it?
obviously.
I was like, is it Feora, Bruno Mannheim, Lex, Mr. and Mrs. Pitlick, or James Cole? There
Well,
he
I
is.
am not a billionaire, so meh.
Which Superman villain is named Oswald Loomis? Puzzler, Prankster, Toyman, Dr. Chaos. This is good. This is a pretty good one.
I'm gonna say Toyman.
James.
Man, I don't know. Prankster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Justin the Owl from Electric Mullet. Because Owl, I don't know. Who played Lana Lang on Smallville? Was it Allison Mack, Eric Durance, Bunny Henning, Kristen Crooks?
Kristen,
Kristen.
who was at the Superman celebration this year.
I know. What actress played Supergirl on Smallville and played Indigo on Supergirl? Was it? Yeah, Kristen Maria Veronica joining in here. Woohoo.
Nice. She
Was
probably
it?
knew that. I guessed.
He probably did. What actress? I said that. Is it Laura Vandervoort, Kyler Lee,
Yes.
Callista Flockhart, Melissa Benoist?
Laura.
Da-dun, da-dun. She did.
Good job.
All right. Is that it for this page? How are you going to end on question 44? What? Hold on. Let's give it a second, see if it's loading. All right. I got more trivia here. What is the name of Zod's ship?
The Black Zero.
Yeah, it is. Look at you guys. Look at you guys getting all smart. Here's a question from not the greatest Superman film of all time. Approximately how much does Gus Gorman steal from Websco?
Wait, what?
How much money does Gus Gorman steal from Websco
From Superman 3. How much
in
money
Superman
was it?
3?
Was it like 20 or 15 to $20?
No,
Okay.
it was like $10,000.
Oh, okay. I was
first time
thinking
he
it was
got
like
paid.
something absurd, like 15, 20 bucks. Oh, we caught you stealing $15, $20.
It was supposed to be small amounts, but it ended up being a massive amount.
It was $85,000.
Dang, 85. Okay.
So here's a special trivia. Which Superman film has Tyler seen the least? James, Jania, Brad, anybody?
Superman
Yes.
3.
James?
Superman Return. Superman 3, I guess. It is one of your least favorite one of your least favorite ones.
I thought it was in the millions too, but that's what the answer said. It is Superman 3. I've seen that one the least. Here's a deep cut. Let's see if anyone knows
I've seen
this out
that
there.
one more than I've seen 4.
Oh, I've seen 4 a lot. It was always on TV. Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. 3.
Basic
I
Ca-
remember seeing 3 most of the time.
I swear
On
it just was
TV.
on basic cable. Like there was a channel
Yeah.
on basic cable that was just the quest for peace constantly. This is like welcome to Channel 7, the quest for peace.
Excellent.
You know how the TBS for Christmas, it's the Christmas story 24 hours? Channel 7, it's Superman Quest of Peace 24 hours.
We'll even play it backwards just as well. You can watch it rewind and watch it go forward again.
We
know,
are
you could
still
just say
watching
is-
the VHS version.
You could say Superman's just reversing time when that's happening.
Yeah, I think it feels larger now because yeah.
Right? It's like a month's worth of bills. Are you freaking kidding me?
That'd be some bills.
I know, right? That's scary.
What is the name of the cat Superman rescues from a tree?
Streaky?
I did not know this one, and I'm just gonna go with this one here. I'm like, okay,
Nah, I don't know. Some random cat name.
Frisky.
Frisky?
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Fluffy.
You know what Mark Millar did with that cat, right?
But
So evidently he has it stuffed and everything. It's on his wall or something.
That's creepy.
Oh, it's Mark Millar for you.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, let's go here. Give me just a second here. This is supposed to be. Ooh, this one. Okay, ready?
Hmm?
What was the substance which Gus Gorman used in place of the unknown element that makes up kryptonite in Superman 3?
Is it nicotine or something from a cigarette?
Yeah, nicotine.
I'm checking here because I think it's all in the same family. I just want to see exactly what it said. It's not giving me any. It's tar. Yeah,
Tar.
that's what I was. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh. Yeah, I don't think any of us would get that one. No, that's not right. I was trying to find some good questions here.
What is the name of Superman's wife?
Lois Lane. In what continuity, Brad? By the time Clark Kent becomes Superman, how old is he? Is it 27, 30, 24, 32?
In the movie?
Hey, man, this is just asking a question.
I'm going to say 30.
27.
It's either 30 or 32. I don't know where this is doing questions now. Where does the name?
I don't know. I
Clark-
actually see Superman becoming. I actually see Clark becoming Superman by the time he's 24, 27, if not 27. Is
It de- to
any
me, it-
farther than that, it just starts to seem a little.
It depends on the journey of how they do it. You know, if it's like Man of Steel kind of thing, or like Birthright kind of thing, I can see like 30 really becoming Superman. Like in Smallville, he already did so much stuff that like by 27 makes sense. Late.
Well,
20s,
like I mean, it would
mid-20s.
be an interesting thing to come up with a timeline because if you do a timeline with all of the events in mind, like how old would he be? Is it a condensed timeline or are we doing like an extended timeline over the how comics have really kind of like extended the timeline where decades is only a few years?
I know.
And here's another one. How do you define as him being Superman? Are you saying just by the costume or by the deeds he does?
I'd say by the costume. Because then that's just Clark. Where does the name Clark come from?
Wasn't it like from supposedly like Doc
Martha's
Savage?
maiden name.
It's Martha's maiden name. Which of the following people did not direct a Superman movie? Richard Lester, Ken Thorne, Richard Donner, Sidney J. Fury, Bryan Singer, Zack Snyder. Just throwing those out there too.
Was B and D? The second and fourth one.
It is Ken Thorne
Why does that name sound
Yeah.
familiar?
because he's a director. I can't remember what he directed off the top of my head right now, which is bad. I shouldn't have said that.
I feel like he's a horror director.
All right. Let's go. So that's my websites there. I'm going to go back to this book here. See if we can find anything interesting. Which Superman shirt rip is Tyler's favorite scene?
All of them.
Tyler's shirt rip scene running down the street in Supergirl.
It is the most dynamic and dramatic one ever. It's the best. All right.
Oh, okay. When you said Tyler's, I thought.
Yeah, I meant mine. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is true. It's my favorite Superman shirt rip scene. Here we go. What is the original name of Superman's Earth father in the before it was Jonathan?
I don't know. Paul?
Oh,
I know
crap,
it's like they were studying the
because
George Reed
it was
series.
Sarah and damn it, now I can't remember.
No, his name was not. Damn it!
Shucks.
It was Eben.
Eben.
Yeah, Eben.
I was thinking Job for some reason, but
That's an old school name. Right
that
there.
also didn't sound right. But yeah, it was Eben.
Yeah. All right. True or false? The original model for Lois Lane married Jerry Siegel.
True.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
It
Or
is
is
true.
it- Yeah.
But who else had a crush on her?
Schuster.
Schuster. All right. All right. Personal opinion question
All right.
for everybody. Who is your favorite Jimmy Olsen?
Are we including animated series or only live action?
Just live action for this one. Because I feel like when you get to animated series, like one that's really like in there.
Right. Well, I love the actor who plays Jimmy in Superman Returns. Why am I blanking on his name now?
I will agree. Justin Whalen was good.
I did like him. Like I said, Sam Huntington.
Yeah.
I there's so many with that name Huntington and Sam and Josh and like all those names kind of like and Worthington and all that stuff kind of it always messes up. I really like him as an actor, so he is one of my favorite. I also liked Henry James Olsen for the most part in Smallville. Aaron Ashmore.
Yeah. My two, okay, would be Sam Huntington and Jack Larson. I think he said a really good Jimmy. What about you, Brad?
Let's see. I really like the one in the Adventures of
Season
Superman,
one,
the George
huh?
Reed series.
That would be Jack.
Okay, Jack. Then I also really liked the guy in Smallville, but I also really like the guy in Supergirl too.
He can't nail it down. He just likes them all. True or false? Lex Luthor never appeared on the George Reeves Superman series, The Adventures of Superman.
True.
I'm gonna guess true.
Correct.
Yeah.
He didn't. It's weird.
Oh yeah.
It's weird that he
existed at the time.
Here's the next question. Where is Luthor's first appearance in live action?
It's the film serial, the second one, right?
Yes. It's so weird that he's there, but then didn't never translate it over.
But wasn't he not called Lex in it though? He was still like
he was just Luthor. Yeah.
Was he bald?
Yeah. Yes. Here we go. See, Lyle Talbot played Luthor. Yeah. He was a pretty good one too. The voice from Batman Beyond for Derek Powers, the actor also played Lex Luthor in this super property. Give me the super property or the actor.
Is it a short movie?
Was it the Was it Lex Luthor from Superboy?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Because I
what
can't
season?
remember his name. We were just talking about it.
It was seasons 2, 3, and
Yeah,
4.
season 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say season 2 and 3 too, because I remember you talking on your podcast. The guy who played in season 1 like left after that,
Everybody left after that.
Yeah,
except Lana, I think.
except Lana.
Yeah.
Lana's the
Which
only
brings
one
me to my
who's
next
not.
question for everybody out there. Who is your favorite Lana Lang? Jew, if you're still out there, chime in. Who's your favorite Lana?
Man.
I think this is a hard question because she's gotten some play and some not. Like it's
Right. Well,
I'm gonna
Kristen did
say-
such a great job, but they like stretched out that love storyline like to ridiculous proportions. So it hurt the character in the long run, but she was so great. Stacy's awesome, and Annette was fantastic in
Oh, yeah,
Superman
that's
3.
cool.
Janina's going with Bitsy
Yeah.
from Superman and Lois.
No. Lana.
Or not Bitsy, not Mid. I mean, Alana.
Uh,
My head is all over the place. It's Emmanuel.
yeah.
I cannot pronounce her last name, but that's what Jania said. And then Kristen said Jolie Fisher.
For me, I'm going to say the actress who played her in Smallville. I know you guys just literally said her name, but I'm blanking. And the actress who played her in Superboy.
I'm torn between Stacy on Superboy and Emmanuel on Superman and Lois. I'm kind of torn
Yeah.
there.
Well, Emmanuel, she's got some extra responsibilities and some heavy lifting with her characterization. Kristen played her on Smallville. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did such a good job, Kristen.
And then we'll be wrapping up here in just a couple more minutes. We'll throw this out here. Who is your least favorite Perry White?
Honestly, can't think of anyone that are bad.
Everybody should have rank them in their head now. All right, give me your favorite Perry White.
The favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Lois and Clark.
Same here. Same here.
Kristen went with Superman Returns.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Frank Langella. I just can't see him as
Yeah.
anyone but Skeletor. Just stuck
Right.
on Skeletor.
Skeletor.
I will actually say my favorite Perry White is still Jackie Cooper. Like his energy from Superman the movie, like he's the one character from that series that stays as like my favorite.
Yeah.
Does he sing Elvis songs though?
See, I'm not an Elvis fan. I think Elvis is overrated, but I'll argue that. And people now watch now's when our life blows
Yeah,
up.
right. Yeah. Like, are
How dare
you
you
were
freak
you
out?
see?
I'll be like, come at me, let's go.
Yeah.
I have my reasons. but
I
it's
grew
all
up
good.
with it. My mom loved Elvis, so I grew up listening
I have
to
that
it as
family member
well.
that listens to it.
I'm pretty sure my
the,
aunt worships Elvis. So
Right.
imagine my room of Superman. Now just flip it to Elvis. There's my aunt. But I always loved Jackie Cooper's line about this will be the biggest interview since God spoke to Moses. Like, it just was always my favorite. So, all right, guys, this is kind of wrapping up our Superman Day trivia. Yeah, I'm just gonna say,
Hope everybody learned a lot.
Yeah, it was a good
Could I
time.
ask you a question, Tyler? And you
Yes.
two, James?
That's
Okay,
why I
so
hit in streams.
here's my trivia question for you guys. What comic book series in the 90s did Alan Moore work on? And he turned from this extreme comic, like the typical dark, grimy comics from the 90s, into a loving tribute to the Superman mythologies of the 60s and 70s. We've already talked about this before, Tyler.
See, now I'm blanking because I'm on the spot. Dang it. Because all I can think of now is like Swamp Thing.
Well, it starts with an S. I'll give you that.
Oh, look, we're out of time. Bye, guys. I'm blanking. What is it?
Supreme.
Supreme. Yes. Yeah. I see. I now remember that. Now I want tacos.
Go to Taco Bell, get some Taco Supremes.
Yeah, good times, everybody. Happy Superman Day. I hope everyone enjoyed their day and did something to celebrate, read something. Kristen says, Shazam. Gotta be careful when I say that. Lightning might strike the house again. Jeannie got mad last time that happened. So I woke up and I was like, Shazam! You know,
Oh, you just said it, Tyler.
I know. It's all about intentions, fellas. Everybody have a good night. And just remember Superman Day. And then remember we have this Saturday. Join us, watch along. Superman the Animated Series, 9 a.m. Eastern, watch along. If that time doesn't work, it's so hard to try to find the best times with everybody in different time zones.
Yeah.
We might adjust it. Let's try to get everyone involved. It'll be fun. Good times. Might make it a little bit earlier. I don't know. Want to get our buddy Nate McKenzie involved if we can. So
make sure you have your bowls of cereal ready, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Saturday morning.
Kristen says, "Have a great night." Jania says, "Bye, guys," but then she says, "Bye."
Bye-bye.
And remember.